2015 was arguably one of the strangest slash most exciting slash worst year ever as a kid. I want to talk about it in today's video. So a couple of years ago, I was still at school. Matter of fact, I was actually at school about a year ago still, right? And I remember it to the day. 2015, September, October. I come home. Well, actually, I was already home. I was in first grade. I remember that. Oh my god, that was so cool. First grade, little kid. I was calling with a friend of mine at the time. And I just got up the phone. I hopped off the phone. It was around 9:30 at night time. And my mom said, Keegan, can I tell you something? We have to tell you something. I said, it's like, oh fuck. God damn it, what have I done now? Have I done something wrong at school? You know when your parents used to come at home and they used to tell you, we need to talk to you in the goddamn kitchen? That's, you always think like, oh, goddamn, what did I do wrong? I got nervous because I was like, I did something wrong, didn't I? They showed me this picture out of nowhere. And they said, open it. I was like, okay. And I opened it like, are you pregnant? And then she said, yes, I am pregnant. I think she was, I don't know, 2 months pregnant maybe? Because in that 2 months before she knew she was pregnant, she didn't feel well. She wasn't feeling well. Very sick, tired. She'd gone to the, doctor. And she had, I guess, hid it as a secret from me till the right time came. And I was like, oh my god, I'm getting a little baby brother or sister. I was sure of it being a brother. I already named it him Riley. I wasn't sure if it was going to be a boy or a girl, but I already determined whatever the gender is, it's going to be goddamn Riley from The Last of Us. It's a badass female and male name, in my opinion. Riley's a gorgeous name. Unfortunately, that didn't end well. No, because eventually my mom would have a, what we call in the Netherlands, a miscarriage, a miskraam. The baby was basically dead. And when I heard that news, I didn't know what to think. I was so tired. All that hope that I had created of potentially getting a brother or sister, my preference was a brother. It completely fucked me up for weeks, up to a month or two. I still to this day, when I think about it, I get very emotional. Because my brother or sister would have been born in 2016, around my birthday, beginning of June. But it never got to happen. It hurt me, it fucked me up bad. And I could only imagine how my parents would felt like in that. I've mentioned this quite often in videos of my mom having a miscarriage, but I never really explained the full story. Some of you be like, God damn, ain't this private? No, it's not private if I've already mentioned it multiple times in videos, but the feeling of losing something, even though you know that it's not fully developed yet, hurts regardless. It felt like I already had created a bond with my little brother slash sister. And I didn't know what to think, man. I cried. Shit, that I cried countless nights. The disappointment that there was. I think it was a boy eventually. The card was blue. Yeah, I think it was a boy. And my parents didn't plan this, but they wanted another kid for so long, for years. We were all speechless. So to this day, like I said, not really a certain subject I like speaking on often. It's something I try to keep in the past for preferences, you know. But I'm also just human, and sometimes you just have to be open and honest, say, yeah, this is something that happened in the past that hurt. Sometimes still to this day hurts. But I got a little surprise. I got a surprise 3 years ago. My mom was pregnant with Haley, and I was fucking scared. I ain't even gonna lie to you guys. I was scared I was going to lose another something I really was precious about. Haley, I was scared that my mom wouldn't make it, or the fortunate event of my little sister having Down syndrome. And the reason I'm saying unfortunate is because unfortunately with people that are at a certain age, they often create babies that are either not healthy, they get Down syndrome, or they don't come alive out, or they can have autism. She had that chance as well, which goddamn she definitely doesn't have. She's too antisocial. She's too social to have autism, but that could change perhaps, But I highly doubt about. I was very skeptical about having a sister. I would have preferred obviously having a little brother, but I was happy of tearful joys because of the fact that they've tried this for years and it finally worked when the doctor told us that my dad can't get no goddamn baby anymore. I guess they were quite wrong about that one. The goddamn doctor even told him that he can't make my mommy pregnant anymore. Well, the dickhead was wrong. We need a goddamn refund. Just kidding, but I was very happy. And when Haley arrived, man, I was just out of the sky. Like, man, I was happy. So to this day, the kid is amazing. I think our life would be goddamn boring without her. It's an adventure every day. But let's go back a few years with the miscarriage. That hurt us a lot, and that was one of the last times that my dad and mom actually physically tried something together again to create something. Because I felt like, goddamn, I wasn't feeling their life enough. Yeah, I know. No, that's a joke. They don't love me, goddamn it. No one loves me. Just kidding. They stopped for a while because they had given up, and fucking, of course, goddamn, I don't blame them for giving up such a big thing, But Haley then, I guess, plopped out of nowhere, and that has been our priority and our work since then. And it's a lot of work. Don't get me wrong. A little kid ain't for just taking care of it. Goddamn, sitting in that. No, it's a lot of work. Even I have to sometimes be like, shit, man. I don't know if I can be a father later. I don't think I'll be good enough personally. But it hurt. It's not really something that I was open about at school, telling them that my mom had a miscarriage. I don't think I really told anyone there, because it fucked me up so bad. I swear to God, man, it really messed me up bad. Same with when my grandfather passed away, 2010, 2011. That hurt me for a long, long time as well. I couldn't accept and get over it that he wasn't there. Like, it really did me bad mentally. And the same with my mom having a miscarriage. Out of nowhere, it just hit. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's difficult to think about it, because if it weren't for the miscarriage, would my parents have 2 kids extra? Or would it only just be Riley and never Haley? Think about it like that. I don't know. Who knows, man? But I'm very glad that Haley's here. But 2015 was an exciting year, having a baby brother. But he didn't make it, and goddamn, I'm trying not to cry. I'm trying my best, because it's an emotional thing, I'm a human person with human feelings, but he didn't make it. No. I don't know what could have been the cause of my mom having a miscarriage. My assumption is probably stress, work. I don't know. My mom didn't drink in the time when she was pregnant, because why would she? Otherwise you get this goddamn result. You don't want that. Drinking won't affect my child 19 years later. Okay, that's not funny. It's a meme, alright? It's sad, but it is what it is. I've obviously accepted it. Don't get it wrong. I have accepted it, but still hurts sometimes when I think about it. Like, shit. What if Riley was here? Would Haley have been here? I personally don't think Haley would have been here. But who am I to know? I'm just a goddamn middle child. J. Cole, middle child. Featuring, I think, XXXTentacion, or wasn't that PNB Rock? Yeah, PNB Rock. He fell off bad, man, guys. Your career dead, bro. Revive it, man. But nah, all jokes aside, about the PNB thing, obviously, not about the rest. I wanted to talk about it in this video. I don't know if any of you've ever experienced a thing like this, and don't have to be ashamed about it, man. Goddamn, you can Comment as long as you want to down in the comments below. If you've ever lost a person you loved, it rips people apart, man. Definitely, mentally. Could also rip you apart physically, but it never did with me. But mentally, it really, really hurt me. For a long, long time. And I ain't goddamn embarrassed about it or ashamed of it. Because I'm the king. I can tell these kind of things, you know. My parents know about this, that I've mentioned this a couple of times in videos. They're cool with it. Before any of you say, oh my god, you shouldn't talk about these things, they're private. They're not private as soon as you tell people about it, you know. Then it's a public thing, but I want to talk about it, and you shouldn't and mustn't feel ashamed if something like this has happened to you, because it's a painful thing, a painful process to go through, but eventually it hopefully goes better. And I did with my little sister, and I'm very, very glad that she's here, even though she goddamn ruins my videos sometimes trying to record. I love her to death, man, honestly. And yeah, I already named the baby Riley because I thought it was a very, very suitable, kind of beautiful name. It reminded me of The Last of Us. So yeah, I guess that's it really. What else can I add to this video? Not really much. I'm going to edit this video as less as possible for it to be more realistic as well. Too many edits is not fun. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll definitely see you guys in tomorrow's video on the podcast. So thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out, man.